What's up, Smith Squad? It's your girl Carter. I'm back with another video. On my last video, I left off at 8 days past ovulation. Today, we're going to talk about my symptoms from DPO 9 to 13. So this cycle was a bit of a struggle for me, but it's all good. This is to pretty much just end up Faith February. Okay, guys, if you see me looking down, it's because I am making notes, or I'm looking at my notes from my days past ovulation on what I experienced so that I can tell you guys. So just to start off, 9 DPO was mild back pain. I was beginning to get a sore throat and still sore nipples, which I hate that part about you know, leading up past your ovulations, because your body goes through all those symptoms, and that's one of the symptoms that I absolutely hate. So 9 DPO was really nothing big, same symptoms. The only thing that was added was beginning of a sore throat and mild back pain, which I think that because in like the kitchen and stuff, we don't have carpet in there. Like, who has carpet in their kitchen? But it's like a hard floor, so I think when I walk on that floor that's barefooted, then my back starts to hurt. So I don't think that that's really anything to do with my cycle. On 10 DPO, I had mild cramping and a little nausea, which wasn't nothing too big either. I was actually fine, but I can tell when, you know, I'm not feeling great, or if I wake up with nausea, then it's just not a good day, because it's hard for me to deal with that. But normally if I just take a little Sprite, I'm good to go. So 11 and 12 DPO, woke up with a slight headache, nausea, and cramping, but still no cycle. So you know what your girl did. I am a POAS. For y'all that don't know what that is, pee on the stick addict. Okay, so I had bought a pregnancy test and I couldn't wait, so I was up at like 4:30 in the morning because I had to help my mom. But I was up and I was like, you know what, let me just see, you know, what it says. The first one that I got, I will show you guys, but you're not going to be able to see it, especially because it's nighttime outside. But it was like a faint line, but it looked like it could be either a faint line or it could be an evap line. But because it was Faith February, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take this as it's a faint line and go with it, and hopefully, you know, as the days progress, I'm going to see you know, a darker line that was coming in. So I just roll with it. Later on that morning, I did take another test, and it was just no, like a negative. And you know, I was still like, okay, well, it's still early. My cycle is 26 days, so I don't have like a 30-day cycle like some people, or a 28-day cycle. Mine is every 26 days. So I was really getting down to the nitty-gritty. Like, I had like 2 to 3 days left before my cycle was starting. So, you know, with me having all the symptoms and it getting down to when my cycle was supposed to start, I was still feeling hopeful because I still had time. I still kept checking because I was like, oh crap, like I had the cramps, so I'm like, is this my cycle? But I should have known, because when a week leading up to my cycle, or days leading up for my cycle, I do have cramping. But in 2016, when I did find out I was pregnant, I was cramping like normal, like my cycle was about to start, but it never came. So that's why I still have some type of hope that, you know, oh, well, I'm cramping, but as long as I don't see blood, I'm still in the race. So that was my mind frame for this week. Just with the process of testing, and still just feeling like, oh, it's still time, or maybe, just maybe it was too soon for me to test. Maybe I implanted late, or maybe I ovulated late. Anything to just try to keep my mind on, there's still time. There's no blood, there's still time. So yeah, we just discussed 9 to 12 DPO, all of my symptoms, and no cycle. So there was still hope. Now we're going to talk about DPO 13. Give me just a moment and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I'm back. We left off at DPO 12 and we are now on DPO 13, which was just dreadful for me. What can I say? It started out being a good day. I woke up with the same symptoms, but I mean, I was just like, you know, whatever, this is just how the week is gonna go. Like, I'm not out until, you know, I start my cycle. So I was still hopeful, even still having no symptoms, I was hopeful. So I kind of went in the kitchen and got ready to start dinner and just seasoning the meat, I guess with the smells and with the meat. I just felt like I was going to throw up, so I just went into the bathroom because I thought that I was going to throw up, but I really hadn't had anything to throw up, so nothing was coming out. TMI, I'm sorry guys, but nothing was coming out. So, you know, TMI, I felt wet down there. So I'm like, well, maybe it's just cervical mucus because I had had an increase of it leading up to DPO 13. So I was like, well, let me just check while I'm not doing anything, because I did save my first morning urine so that I could test sometime throughout the day. And I tested and it was a big fat negative. And yeah. After that and wiping, there was blood, guys. And my whole entire world just crushed. It just crashed. Like, I was crushed. Because this has been Faith February, I have been believing God like nobody's business, praying, been taking very good care of myself, drinking hella water, just taking good care of myself. And like, all the signs was leading up to, this is the month, this is the month, this is the freaking month. Even on Facebook, like the little spiritual inspiration things that I put on my Snapchat, like, it was just so encouraging. Like, by the end of the month, something big is gonna happen, you know, or this is your month, and claim it and receive it by faith, like all these things. So I felt so encouraged. And when I saw blood, it just, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. You would think that we've been at this for 2 years and 10 months. In April will be 3 years for us. And you would think that month after month after month, I would be used to it. But it's something about, you know, putting more into one month than the other month. Yeah, like, I was trying everything to, you know, increase my chances, and this is what happens, you know, when I felt let down. And I just felt let down. I was angry, but most of all hurt. And I don't know about you other ladies out there that's TTCing, but the hardest part is accepting or seeing the blood and then having to tell your spouse, like, this is not the month. So yeah, my next step was to go in there and tell Nick. Last time we were this hopeful, like, Nick completely just, he was sad. And he was sad, I mean, and I never seen him, you know, be so hurt like that, besides, you know, in 2016. But yeah, I just told him, and I didn't even wait for a response. I just said, all I said was, I started bleeding, and I just shut the door. Like, I couldn't say anything. I couldn't wait for a response. And then I just left the house. And soon as I got in the car is when the floodgates of tears just came. Like, I literally cried to my destination trying to drive and all. I barely can see driving now as it is. And so yesterday was a hard day. My eyes are still swollen from crying, just from disbelief and just being hurt from trying and believing and giving it my all and trying to be as responsible and make sure I don't take this medicine, make sure I'm taking these vitamins, make sure I'm taking my prenatals. And it seems like it's all for nothing at all. And it's just frustrating. And right now I'm just tired of this journey. I'm over this journey. And right now, I don't give a shit about trying anymore. Like, at this point, and you know, right now I'm hurt and these are my feelings right now, and maybe they'll change, but right now, I don't even, like, I'm so tired of being disappointed month after month after month after freaking month after year. I'm over it. I've went through 2 IUIs that both failed, and then I just tried, naturally tried certain, medications. I'm just tired of putting myself through it, and I'm just tired of trying. I want this journey to be over. And one thing that I am just working on mentally is acceptance. And when I say acceptance, I mean acceptance that life may just be, as a family, me and Nick. And I am working on accepting that. Do I want to? Absolutely not. Yes, I want to have a little Carter or a little Nick running around here. Absolutely, I want that. But right now, I just don't want the desire anymore. I am tired of the disappointment. And it's just hard. Like, this journey is hard. I was telling you guys in my last video, it's not for the weak. And right now I feel extremely weak and sick and tired of the no's. And your friends, your family can be as an encouraging, give you kind words and don't give up, your time is coming and blah blah blah, but that shit don't mean nothing to me. Like, I appreciate the kind words, but it don't mean nothing to me. Like, it don't mean nothing to me. Like, you can only hear those words so many times, and I've been hearing it too many times for 3 years. After a while, the shit don't work. And yeah, so this is not my last video. I want to, make sure I reiterate that this is not my last video, but I'm not sure where my journey lies. I'm not sure if we move forward or if we take a break. I'm leaning more towards taking a break. I wanted to go and get my thyroid checked and just get checked out again, but Nick feels like it's not necessary to go back to the doctor. I kind of want to, but Nick says that I'm just trying to find a reason on why it's not working. But when your body doesn't work the way it's supposed to and it's failing every month, you try to find any reason to see what happened, correct the issue, and try again the next month and be as hopeful and prayerful and claim and be just try to claim whatever it is that you're asking God for by faith and believe in it. And it's hard. So yeah, I want to know, what is it that I'm missing? What is it that I'm lacking? Like, how much more of this am I supposed to take? When will I be okay with seeing a negative and just be like, okay, well, we'll try again next month. Sorry, guys. But I just want to know, like, when will I be okay with that? And I don't see that in my future because it's something that I want so bad. So, yeah, as I was saying, I don't know, what the future holds. I don't know what's next. I don't know if we stop. But right now, I definitely see a break in my near future because I'm just worn out. I'm exhausted from this whole process. And I don't know if this journey or this process is for me anymore. So I know when me and Nick started this journey, just at the beginning, we, told each other, we're going to do this. We're not going to give up. We know that it's going to be hard, but we're not going to give up. And I know people have waited far longer than I have, for a baby, but I'm just not that strong. Or at least I don't feel like I'm that strong. So it's already hard enough for me to come on and explain to you guys what's going on. But you guys are my, YouTube family, and I want to keep you guys in the loop. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and let you guys know that at the end of this cycle, yeah, that's pretty much where we are. And we're not pregnant. And I'm sad about it. I'm hurt about it. And I don't know what else to do or what to do next. And I don't know. I just want to be able to give my husband a child, give myself a child, and we be a family, and we be able to have our kids play with our nieces and nephews and our friends' babies. And it just seems like that dream is so far-fetched, and just it's hard for anybody to cope with that. Well, I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm just gonna speak for me, myself. It's hard for me to cope with it, and this is just kind of where I stand right now. But Nick thinks that we need to take a break. I guess I'm okay with that. But yeah, this is not my last video, and I'll come back and, let you guys know what's going on. I've been trying to be as consistent as possible, with keeping the videos coming, but after this news, which I should be used to, I don't know where I go from here. So again, thank you guys so much for your prayers. Thank you guys for following our journey. Thank you for all the kind words that you always give me, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook. Just thank you guys so much. Just pray for us, because right now it's hard for me to pray for myself right now, to pray for my journey and to know where I'm supposed to go next because of my feelings right now. So tomorrow or next week, I may wake up like, all right, it's time. Let's, get it popping again. We're going to give this month all that we got. But yeah, I don't foresee that happening for the next month or two. I think I just kind of want to chill. I don't want to take no prenatals. I don't want to take no Geritol. I don't want to take nothing. I just want to just be me and just try to focus on me, focus on happiness, focus on, my marriage, and just focus on acceptance, because I don't want to put this in the atmosphere, but I do need to think about, acceptance of what it may look like for me. So I feel like I'm just rambling now and repeating myself. So I just want you guys to pray for us. Just pray for us, because right now it's hard for us to pray for ourselves. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you have a comment. Also hit the subscribe button so that you can keep up and be notified when our videos come out. And thanks for watching. Bye guys.